I don't know if you can hear this or not. Ben and Isaac are stuck in a rainstorm. We were putting in paddocks, but there's our wire. Luckily, we were next to this lean-to, and common sense prevailed. We thought we'd wait this one out. We almost took off across the pasture, but I'm sure glad we didn't. That roar you hear in the background, that's the rain coming down. It wasn't supposed to get here till like 4, and it's 3 o'clock, so it's about an hour early. Man, is it coming down. I would say this is probably an inch in 20 minutes kind of rain. But we needed it. We hadn't got a rain for about, I don't know, 7 days? Something like that. Yeah, 7 to 9 days. And we got a cattle drive in the morning. And this is where we're going to lock them in. We're going to bring them up this farm. And we've got a lane all the way back to the big farm. That's what this is. This is electrified. And we're going to lock them in about where that cedar tree is, across over to that fence row. So in the morning, we'll bring the whole mob up, 300 and some head, put the wire up behind them, and that gives us about 30 to 40 minutes to get all our lanes put in going down this gravel road. Because wherever there's not a fence, you got to put something up to keep them out of your neighbor's yards. Anyway, we got everything lined up here. We're just waiting for the rain to subside, and we're going to finish this up. Looking forward to a good cattle drive tomorrow. They're saying it's going to be raining in the morning too, maybe. I don't think it's going to rain quite this hard, maybe. But we'll take it. We had cracks in the ground. When you live in a heavy clay base, like we do, you go 7 to 10 days without rain, you get cracks. So this is actually closing the cracks back up. Look at the clover out there. This is definitely a heavy white clover year. We've seen white clover this year grow where there's never been white clover grow before. And you wonder, well, where did it come from? It was in the seed bank. It just needed the right conditions. And the right conditions were basically every week this spring we got a rain whether we needed it or not. So it seems like white clover like that. We do have a pretty good standard red clover on some of our farms, but the white is by far the dominant one. Hey, it just keeps coming. It looked like it was kind of lightening up over there. Doesn't sound like it's lightening up. We had an alleyway here. Oh, this is going to be our water tank. So in the morning, the cows will come into this area, and we'll take this water tank, and it'll be set right underneath that fence, and so they can have them a drink while we're setting up the fence. It's going to be hot, so you want to keep your animals hydrated, and we're going to do that. We're going to make sure they have plenty to drink before we take off on our excursion down that road. It's just hot. I mean, it was.
Empty?
That was empty.
I mean, it probably came off the roof a little bit. But
yeah, look at that. That's in, what, 5 minutes?
Yeah, 5 minutes.
That's some serious rain there, gentlemen. Yeah, I just put it underneath that fence over there. Find a flat place, dump that water out. There you go. We've got some boards in this shed over here. We'll get it flat. Whoa! Be careful. We don't have that energized.
I was just touching it.
I'm just so... Keep it close so they don't step on the hose. There you go. Perfect. Right there. Yep. There's some of those big rods in here. I think Steve might have a post hole driver. I'm not sure. Boy, it is a beautiful rain, though. We really needed it. It was dusty out here. If you set yourself along the gravel road very long with your windows down, everything's just covered in dust. So this is a good dust settler we just got. It kind of looks like back in the west it's lightening up a little bit. So we're going to be pretty good on that. Yeah, that's looking really good. So we've got a 50-gallon tank here, and he just hooked that up to the hydrant over there. Isaac did. And we're going to put a couple posts around that just to keep the cows from pulling that thing around. Hey, Steve, do you have a post driver? A steel post driver?
No, I don't have one. I come down and borrow yours.
Well, what's wrong with you? Yeah, you got to get you.
A good rancher carries all his tools.
Every good farmer has his own post driver.
Did you ever hear me call myself a farmer? I've heard you call yourself a rancher.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Take off.
Yeah. Ben got on the radar and said, no.
We'll just wait and get to the post over there when we come around with the truck.
Check. I don't think.
When we come around with the truck, we can.
I borrow yours.
Yeah,
Back in our truck, so.
we've got one. We've got one. We'll be fine. So that's hot. That's ready to hook up. Go ahead and hook that.
Yeah.
So what we do, folks, it's cold right now, but Isaac's gonna heat this fence up.
Get shocked because of all the rain.
So here's the charger. Hold on a minute. So the charger's right there, and we've got it going into this building. There's a plug-in our landowner has, and so all we do is we put a great Judy handle on it. That's one of my old homemade handles. It's got a piece of real heavy-duty 9 gauge high tensile wire. It's not 12, it's 9 gauge. And he's going to hook that right there, because that's got 8 kV on it. So when he hooks that in, this whole line, all the way back to where the cattle are, is going to be energized. So Ben, don't you get shocked. Here we go. There it is. It's hot.
I don't hear the charger run.
Huh? Well, you don't hear it very much. It just barely clicks. But that's a good point. Let's check the charger. Grab that tester. Now, Ben, it's in the very back box because I put my wallet and stuff in the other one.
Keep it from getting wet.
Keep it from getting wet.
All that rain we just got, we're gonna hold it on the land.
That's right. It's not going anywhere. So that's got the Job Mega Flow Valve in it. And Ben, you're gonna test that. Oh
Yep.
yeah. Okay, so it's got 4,000 volts.
Yeah.
So that charger that he just tested there, that's actually powering everything. You see, there's 260 acres across the road, and we went across the road, and we've got a pipe that goes through that road, and it's firing all that up over there, plus this farm. And if we need it, we've got enough power, we could probably hook on another one. And here's the grounding system right here. So there's one ground coming out. It comes over here. There's the second. There's the second ground. And then down here is the third ground. And right here is the fourth ground. And I think that's it. This is about well, before I tell you what it is, let's go look at it. I don't remember which charger I've got in here. Okay, here we go. Oh, this is a pail. Whoa, I almost touched it. Whoa, that was close. Right here in this dark building, I just about got my hand on that. Yeah, so it's clicking. That's a PEL 215, so it's a 2.5 watt. Does it have the joules on there? It doesn't. I don't see the joules, so I can't tell you how many joules. It's 2.5 watts, but it doesn't have the joule rating on it. There was a guy several years ago, folks, that his job, well, I told you there was 5 gram rods. There's another one right there. There's 6. Anyway, always put a surge protector on it. This is a surge protector. That way, this protects you from electricity surges coming from the power company that will get your charger. Most chargers that are actually cooked come from right here. If you don't have a good surge protector on it, it'll come through that cord and it'll fry that charger. So make sure you get a good one. Don't get a cheap one. Get you a good one. Plug that dude in. But I was going to tell you, there was a guy that had a job, and his job was actually testing these chargers to see how hot they were. And they ranked them pain threshold. So it was this guy's job to sit there all day and plug in various chargers and grab a hold of them and rate the pain threshold. How'd you like to have that dude's job? Sitting there all day grabbing a hold of that and then ranking it against the one you just got through grabbing a hold of. No, I don't want that job. I just can't imagine sitting there all day grabbing a hold of different chargers, ranking pain threshold. But anyway, he did. That was his job. And with that, you know what? It stopped raining. Look at that. We got to get the rest of this lane and get ready for this cattle drive in the morning. So I'm going to sign off here. Those of you all new to the channel, don't forget, on the way out, hit that subscribe button and that like. And we'll see you all down the road. And hopefully we'll have some footage tomorrow of our cattle drive. And we'll get some really nice video of that. Some happy cows moving to the Judy farm. Everyone have a good day and see y'all down the road.